Hello, everybody, and welcome to our free webinar on meditation. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm doing this because so many times I've actually been approached or asked, people would say things like, I used to meditate and I don't anymore. I can't focus anymore. Or I used to, not anymore, or I couldn't to begin with, right? To sit there for however long and focus on something. My mind gets distracted and I'm all over the place and whatever the reasons are. So I decided to do this because there's actually so many ways to meditate. There's not a single way. And it actually, I don't know, maybe you know this, maybe you don't, but it does not always require you sitting still for however long. So meditation in itself, right? The practice of meditation, it is a practice of centering. It is a practice of finding your core within you. It's a form of exercise that's sort of like coming back home to center, to kind of a checkpoint. Where am I? Coming back to yourself. When we do especially energy work or anything similar, we're always talking about grounding, and grounding deals with the body. Grounding is all body, right? Energy. To ground yourself, you come back into your body. And the way you do it, you have to pay attention to the body, right? So the reason why so many of us have a difficulty meditating, because we're right here in our heads. Well, head is part of my body, right? But not really, and not in the same sense, right? We're so consumed by the thoughts, and we hooking on to every single thought that's racing, and we either start to believe it or it just expands. So we're focusing on the wrong thing. Meditation does require effort, so sorry to tell you, you still have to put in effort, at least a little bit, but it's not the effort that you might think, right? Because usually when we say, I need to meditate, but I just don't have the time. And with that, what we're doing, we're kind of like, oh, you bad girl, boy, oh, what are you doing? You should be ashamed of yourself. You're procrastinating. You're not doing what you should be doing. So we're going to just shift that all away, shoo it away. Forget about that guilt and shame of not doing what you want to do. So we're here to talk about the fact that you can do it. You don't have to sit for hours in the corner with your eyes closed and trying to spook away every single thought that comes into your mind, right? So this practice of centering, it is also a conscious effort, right? It's a conscious action of bringing awareness, conscious awareness to yourself and of yourself, of your body. That's all you need to do. And it doesn't require a long time, a split second. Right? Just a split second, just that conscious awareness, and you just get to pick what you're focusing on. That's the thing. The effort comes in as you just doing the action and picking what you want to focus on at that moment when you're doing whatever you're doing. And so in my experience, there's many types of meditations, but I like to kind of split them into two types of active and passive, right? In passive, that's the classic sense of meditation that we think of, right? The sitting, the focusing, the breathing, and you're sitting with your eyes closed and whatever it is that you're doing, right? And then there's active one for those of us who are either giving a million excuses or we really are that busy and we just don't have the time, or desire to sit there and close our eyes and breathe. The fact that you're here right now is wonderful. That means we all have the time to take a break from whatever we were doing, and we will do the meditation at the end. My favorite are always guided meditation. Guided because, yes, I have difficulty hushing the noise in my head. So when I am guided by somebody, I can focus on their voice and what they're saying, right? So that in a way helps me to kind of concentrate. So in the passive meditation, that which we are usually used to when we think of meditation, we sit there. Now, when you think of meditation, what you want to also determine is, why are you going into that meditation, right? What is your motivation? And what is the purpose of the meditation? Because there's so many different types, right? Are you looking to relax? Are you looking to obtain something? Are you looking to get rid of something? Are you looking to access your past lives? Or maybe learn to astral travel? Or maybe whatever it is, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Also, there's such a thing as hypnosis, and hypnosis is always self-hypnosis, and it is a type of guided meditation. And the tricky part about it is when you're so wrapped up in your thoughts, you're self-hypnotizing with your own thoughts. So whatever thoughts you're hooking onto and believing in the story that you're telling yourself, you are actually self-hypnotizing by repeating whatever the story you're telling yourself. So what we do in meditation is kind of take a moment and get out of that cycle that you keep on kind of playing in your head. You can never stop thoughts from coming in and out. It's impossible. It's like stopping your breath. Okay, the thoughts come in constantly. They do not stop at any time. Okay, so what we want to do is kind of not obsess over stopping anything, doing anything, achieving anything, nothing at all. We want to just enjoy and come back home. And this is where the active meditation comes in. Let's say you're washing dishes. Okay, this is your chance to meditate right there on the spot. You're washing dishes. First and foremost, how are you breathing? Are you breathing right now? Breathe with me. Are you breathing? Or are you holding your breath, listening to me? Right? Are you comfortable? Does something hurt in your body? Are you breathing? Take a breath. How are you breathing? Where are you breathing from? Are you breathing from the top of your chest? Just pay attention. Where is your breath coming in right now? In and out. Right? Well, it kind of feels like everywhere. Is it? Bring your conscious awareness. Where in your body are you breathing from? If you're breathing from the top of your chest, you're inducing anxiety. If you don't have it, you will. If you have it, you'll induce it even more. Why? Because this is considered a shallow breath. It doesn't feed our muscles as well as it should. And it also contributes to the anxiety, right? It's sort of the type of breathing that we do when we're in a fight and flight, when we're in defenses, right? So I'm filled with anxiety, I'm running around and I'm breathing shallow. So bring your awareness to your chest right here and right now. And the way to change that slightly, consciously shift your awareness from the top of the chest to the sides of your chest, to the rib cage. Actually, when women are pregnant, and especially in their third trimester, the stomach gets so large, they cannot breathe the way usually we do, right? Through the front. So they have to subconsciously, the body is so intelligent that it kind of intuitively readjusts itself to breathing sideways like this. So consciously right now, send your breath to the sides of your chest and expand your ribcage. If you don't know how to tell, simply put your hands on the sides of your chest right now. Just like that, place your hands and consciously expand, send the breath. And as you're breathing in, right, it's expanding. So feel your hands go in and out, expand. Actually, if you're feeling some kind of tension or pain there, that means you have been breathing through the top of your chest this entire time. And the reason why it hurts is because between every single rib, right, there's muscles that get tight from not breathing correctly, from not working correctly. So they get tight just like any muscle, right? And so when you send that conscious awareness to the side of the rib and you start to expand these muscles, they can get uncomfortable. So take them like a couple of breaths and see how that feels. It's pretty interesting feeling. It could be quite uncomfortable, but that's what I mean. And maybe you feel a little lightheaded now too, because more oxygen went in, right? More capacity, more open. And the next step after this would be sending your breath down to your bottom of the belly, to the belly, because technically that's how we should be breathing. But we're so busy sucking in our stomachs on a daily basis that we're like, no. So send that breath down to the belly, okay? And allow yourself right here, right now, to relax those muscles in your belly. Let them go and see how that feels. Holy moly, right? So if you, again, don't know if you send the breath down to the right place your hands on the bottom of your belly, just on your belly, right? Just on your belly and feel the stomach expanding and contracting. One more. Expanding and contracting. That was active meditation right there. You're washing dishes, you're standing, okay? You're standing there, you're washing dishes, a million thoughts rush through your head, you're thinking about what it is you need to do. This is how you can turn anything into meditation. First, breathing. How am I breathing? I'm washing dishes. How am I breathing? I'm reading. How am I breathing? I'm watching television. How am I breathing? I'm watching and listening to this webinar. How am I breathing? Right? So let's say you're washing dishes and you're standing there. Bring your conscious awareness to the bottom of your feet. Even right now, just to know what that feels like, bring your awareness to the bottom of your feet. Are they, if you're sitting with your feet like this, or even if they're crisscrossed in whatever position, bring the awareness to the bottom of your feet. There they are, standing firmly on the ground. Yep, maybe something hurts. Ooh, shift attention. Maybe I'm standing on one foot versus the other, right? Am I wearing shoes? Are my feet hot? Are my feet cold? Are there socks on? Is the ground I'm standing on hard, soft, warm, cold, right? And now you bring your awareness maybe to your hands and they're washing dishes. Water is nice and warm and you're soaping the dishes, right? Let's say you're doing that. I don't know how many of you are still washing dishes. I do. I don't have a dishwasher. I am one. So that's the point. You consciously bring attention to what you're doing. Let's say you're reading, because I don't know about you, but I have this thing where I'm reading, and if the book is interesting, that's fine. And I go into this whole world and I'm visualizing what I'm reading. It's so much fun. It's like a movie playing in my head. But what if you're also reading a book and all of a sudden thoughts are coming in and you're like, it looks like you're just going through the motions of reading the letters, but you have no idea what you just read, right? So just basically reminding yourself, just like in the passive meditation, when we meditate and the thought comes in, we don't try to kind of self-punish with, oh my God, I can't believe I got caught in thinking again. No self-punishments. That's it. You acknowledge there's the thought and you let it go. No emotional attachment. There it is. Let it go. There it is. So with effort, with conscious effort and practice, it becomes background noise, right? It's sort of like when we learn about psychic abilities, which we will be talking about in 2 weeks. announcement. In 2 weeks, on 23rd, we'll be talking about psychic abilities and how to develop them. This is why meditation is very important, whether it's passive or active, because it brings attention to ourselves and to our body and out of here, because so many of us are receiving so much information thinking it's just noise. How do I know what it is? Is it just noise or is it information? So I need to be present enough to understand. To understand the difference between just blabber and information, and then how to deal with it, right? So breathing is vital. Anything you do, really, breathing is vital because that circulates energy properly and it brings you to your body. Do an experiment right here, right now with me. We're going to breathe in through our nose, right? On the count of 4. And we're going to breathe out on the count of 8, out either through your nose or through your mouth, whatever you're comfortable with. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, you don't have to count. If you want to, if it helps you to kind of get out of your head, you can count, because you can designate what helps you focus, right? You don't have to. When we are paying attention and focusing on our breath, we're not thinking. Maybe a thought like, oh, I didn't, right now, for example, I didn't exhale long enough, or I didn't breathe in correctly, whatever. Or maybe you didn't, right? When you focus on your breath and you breathe deeply, you do not think. So anytime you need a break from your mind, which is all the time, okay, take a deep, conscious breath. Take that to the next level. Place your left hand on the bottom of your stomach and right hand on your chest. That is one of the most effective ways to calm yourself down and to bring yourself back to the here and now, together with breath, feeling the warmth of your hands on your own body. If you want to hug your body, you can hug your body. It's sort of like a hugging your body, but here I am. This right here is the safest place to be, despite of what you've been telling yourself. This right here in your body is the safest place to be. So take a breath in. You can close your eyes if you want for a minute. And exhale. You can also play around, right? As you're breathing in, you breathe in with your chest and you feel your hand on your chest. And as you breathe it out on the bottom and feel the hand on the bottom. And I switch. As you're breathing in, you breathe in with your stomach. And you breathe out with your chest. Are you tight in your chest? Are you tight in your stomach? Right? This right here, all you need to do, maybe you're working all day long, go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom, take a moment like this. Hold yourself. Give yourself some support, just like this, and breathe. I don't know about you, but that works really, really well for me. When I first started practicing, all kinds of stuff started coming up as I did this to myself. It's sort of saying, I got you. I got you. Here you are. I got you. There are meditations on my YouTube channel, Good Juju channel from my Good Juju Reiki Academy. And we have a lot of meditations on it, including inner child meditation. I highly recommend you do that one. either with me or somebody else. But if you see an opportunity to do one, please do so, because this will remind you of that. And it feels really good. It's sort of like you kind of provide extra support to yourself at any moment, right? So bringing yourself back here into your body, holding yourself, right? It feels good. I don't know about you, but to me, that feels good to hold myself like this, to support myself like this, giving myself some love for just that moment, right? Breathing. So pick what you want to be your focusing point when you do the meditation. If you decide to actively meditate, let's say you go out on a walk in a park, consciously bring your attention to the bottom of your feet, walking. Here I am taking steps. Cool. I feel the ground underneath my feet. I love it. I feel the sun on my face, and maybe stand there and let the sun hit you in the face a little bit, maybe on your skin, on your body. Maybe you feel the breeze. Take a moment, breathe it in, let it, feel it on your skin. All of it. It doesn't matter what you do. Bring conscious awareness of how it feels on your body, because you're in this meat suit, right? In this body, in this beautiful body that you decided to incarnate into. Let's pay attention to it. That's why we create so much suffering, because we don't. We're so busy going and getting things that we forget to pay attention to where I am residing currently. And this is it, right? And I have trouble accepting this right here. That's right here. I have days when I have trouble accepting all of this because I'm too busy listening to the words that I'm feeding myself, right? So self-hypnotizing in a way. So pick what it is you're doing, reading book or watching TV. And no, you don't always have to do it. But if you feel like it's kind of calling your name and you want to take a break, then what are you doing? Where are you going? Are you breathing? You shopping, holding on to a cart, looking around, so busy judging, right? Who's guilty of that? Ooh, look at what this one's doing, right? Oh my God. Oh, all the time. That's okay. You're human. Just because we meditate does not mean we'll levitate, right? That's okay. So whatever it is that you're doing, walking, how are your feet? How is your body? How am I breathing? Whatever it is, it's all about bringing conscious awareness to your body. If you still have trouble doing that, right? And it only takes a split second. Even if it takes a split second, that's all you need to get a break from your mind, from your racing thoughts. Then take those increments during the day. Who says you're supposed to do it a specific amount of time? Do what makes you feel good. It's not one size fits all, just like a diet or a lifestyle. Don't let anybody to tell you that you're meditating wrong. There's no wrong way to meditate, okay? There's no wrong way to meditate. Absolutely. It's all about bringing awareness or not bringing awareness. Are you centering or are you not centering? Because for me, when I bring awareness, right, and let's say I love to turn my work into meditation, but it's easy for me to do considering what I do, right? And so I move and it makes me feel good, and I bring conscious awareness to what I'm doing. I feel my hands, I feel my body through body mechanics and breathing. And then I feel so good, even if it's just for a split second, right? It's like that high that feels so good. When I teach Reiki, for example, and my students start to tell me, I can see the difference between when they're trying so hard and when they're truly enjoying, because they brought conscious awareness to what they were doing, right? That's exactly it. Are you consciously aware of what you're doing, or are you stumbling all over the place, dropping things? That's how I know that I'm not centered, right? I'm dropping things. I feel overwhelmed. I feel anxious. Things are just starting to happen to me. They don't happen to me. It's because my chaotic energy is kind of spreading around and causing chaos. I'm rushing. Where am I going? Where am I going? Right? So I bring back in for a split second. I breathe. I hold myself. Oh, that feels so good. You know what you also can do? I love this. There's two ways I love to breathe, right? One is called Wujje breath, and it's sort of like a snake breath in yoga, where you send the breath to the back of your throat. Those of you who know, you probably do already, right? When you breathe loud, right? Sort of hissing from the back of your throat. First of all, that expands your throat, right? And sinuses, and it increases energy flow. And if you are a practitioner like me, that reminds your people to breathe as well, that loud breathing, right? So whatever it is you're doing. So that kind of gives me an extra kick. Like, oh yeah, I'm releasing some stuff. Right? Or another one of my favorites is when you breathe in and you go, ah. Try it right now. Like, let it out verbally. Ah. Oh yeah. Let it go. Ah. All that weight, all the crap. Ah. Oh yeah, that feels so good. It's sort of like you just lifted and just dropped a bunch of weight off of you. Do that. See, there's so many different ways. Yeah, that's as easy as it is. You don't need to, if you can, please. It's amazing if you can and sit and meditate for a long time. I used to, especially during pandemic when I had nothing else to do, really. That would be the first thing I did in the morning, right? I would wake up, I have my cup of coffee, and I would sit down and meditate. And when you pair meditation with visualization, that's pretty powerful. That's why I love guided meditations, because they pair them up with visualization, and I get to engage all kinds of channels. I get to visualize, I get to feel, I get to hear, I get to taste and smell, whatever it is, right? So if you like to incorporate visualizations, try out different kinds of guided meditations. It's amazing, because that way you get to focus on something specific. If you don't, then you pick it yourself. Whether it's a color, let's say you sit down, you close your eyes, you take a couple of deep breaths, and let's say I want to focus on number 1 or 2 or 5 or whatever. Here it is. I close my eyes, and with my inner eye, I see a number 1. And I focus on that number 1, and I just breathe. Here it is, number 1. There it is, number 1. Maybe then I want to give it a color, a black number 1 or white number 1, whatever color, number 1. Here it is. Maybe then I want to rotate it, maybe make it 3D, right? 3D. Oh, number 1 all of a sudden became 3D and it's moving. All right. There's so many different ways, right? That is actually an exercise for clairvoyance. I'm jumping ahead because I'm so excited, right? But that's why meditation is a little bit important when we want to pay attention to ourselves and our abilities and our outside world, and to kind of get to know what actually is in there that's happening, noise or information, and how to declutter that head, right? So pick something you want to focus on. Is it your breath that you want to focus on? Is it your body? Like we're about to do meditation, we're going to focus on our body, right? And breath. And we're going to do a little bit of a meditation, a visualization, right? So you'll get to understand. If you've never meditated before, all you have to do is just follow the suggestion or direction to the best of your ability, without self-judgment. I did it incorrectly, I couldn't follow direction. It could be because that's just not your way to meditate. Some people do well with guided meditation, some are not. Please don't be hard on yourself if you couldn't follow all of the suggestions. Maybe it was the voice that was irritating to you. I cannot follow every single guided meditation. If a person has a really bad accent and I can't understand what they're saying, I'm not going to. It's going to be distracting to me. If there's external noise, right? How do I pick that which works for me? I try different things. That's where the effort comes in, right? So focusing on your hands. Focus on your hands. What do my hands feel like? There they are. They're so weird. Why are there 5 fingers? Right? If I have 5 fingers, right? Here they are. What does my skin feel like? Like I need more water, right? Like I need to moisturize. What do my hands feel like? What do my feet feel like? What does my body feel like? Because guess what? Your body is a cheat sheet for telling you what's going on with you energetically. Every single part of our body, when we pay attention to it, it will tell us where we need to course correct. Because if something hurts in particular, right? Whatever it is, the neck, the shoulders, it stores information emotionally. And if you want to learn more about that, please reach out, because that's what I teach, actually, how to utilize your own body in learning what it is that's going on in your life, right? It's sort of like a cheat sheet to tell you, okay, so this is where you need to course correct to kind of let your energy flow easier and to manifest to your divine ability. Okay, so because technically, energetically speaking, as energetic spiritual beings, as that amazing divine creature that you are, technically, we're not supposed to get sick ever. Okay, we are the ones that are making ourselves sick with our thoughts, with our actions, with whatever we put in our bodies, clearly, right? And so when we pay attention to our body, we can course correct. Is it the food that I'm eating? Is it the fact that I'm not sleeping? How am I self-abusing? How am I self-sabotaging, right? So meditation, be it active or passive, helps you to slow down enough to pay attention, to listen to yourself. Have you been so busy helping other people and ignoring what's in front of you, right? When was the last time you really stood there and looked at your face in the mirror or your body, right? Do we do that? If not, then why not, right? So your body will tell you, you know what? You need to kind of move a little more because you feel stiff. You need more water, you feel stiff, and maybe there's inflammation in our body. But our emotions and feelings get stored in our body, and different kind of emotions and feelings get stored in different parts of the body. And you can learn how to read that information. Okay, you can actually learn, what does my lower back pain mean emotionally and how can I correct it? Well, the way you correct it is you bring attention to the emotion that's attached to that physical pain, right? There's books you can read on that. If you'd like to learn about that, please reach out. And so basically learning to listen to your body long enough will tell you, okay, sometimes we already know, clearly, I ate some really not so healthy foods. I know that's going to hit the fan. Okay, but at least you're aware of it consciously. But the key here, remember that there are no mistakes, really. There's no mistakes. The mistake here would be to look at it with self-criticism and self-judgment and self-punishment. That's the mistake that we make, is the self-punishment. What we did was not the mistake, because guess what? If it was meant to happen any other way, it would have. Okay, so whatever you did, ate, acted on, whatever it is, it did. It was supposed to. Okay, but you thinking that was a mistake, that's a mistake. So picking what it is that you want to meditate with, that will be your tool, basically, right? And so that is the effort. That's the only effort that it requires, really, is the conscious awareness. So right now, we're going to do a meditation. That is all on the technically on information part. And I hope you enjoyed. And if you have any questions, you can actually ask either right now or after the meditation, or reach out to me after this. Okay. If you know my phone, you can text me or call me. Okay. If you don't know, you can ask. So find a comfortable position. Okay. I'm going to put on some music for you to enjoy. I hope you can hear that. Eleanor, can you hear it? Okay. Because you're the only one I see. Thank you, darling. So find yourself a comfortable position, somewhere where your back will be supported, nice and comfortable, for just a few minutes, where you won't be disturbed, that you are warm enough, right? You're not too cold, you're not too warm. It doesn't matter if your legs, which position your legs are in, as long as you're comfortable. As long as you're comfortable. You can be sitting. If you know that you're prone to falling asleep during a meditation, please stay seated, okay? If not, then feel free to lay down. Find your body. Make last adjustments. Nice and easy. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose or out through your mouth. However you're comfortable with, whatever you're comfortable with. Letting go little by little. Breathe in and out. And with the next inhalation, breathe out, exhale longer than the last time. So breathe in and breathe out slower. Breathe, push all the air out, all the air out. All the air out. Okay. And let's now, if your eyes are still open, you can gently close them now and bring your attention to the top of your head. And you can breathe naturally now, no forced air, just breathing. And you bring your attention to the top of your head. And you relax the muscles at the top of your head. And again, if thoughts coming in and out, just let them pass, do not worry. And do your best to focus on my voice. And you can do it, and it's easy and effortless for you to follow my voice. And you relax your forehead, and you keep breathing in and out, nice and easy. Relaxing your forehead, relaxing your eyes, and with every breath you take, you let go little by little, more and more. Relaxing your cheeks. Drop the tongue from the roof of your mouth through the bottom and breathe. Letting go more and more. It's okay to let go right here, right now. Relax your jaw. unclench, and relax your muscles in your mouth, in your face. Keep breathing and let go a little bit more now. And with every breath you take, you let go more and more. You allow yourself to let go. Keep breathing, relaxing the throat and the neck, relaxing the back of your head and the back of your neck, allowing it to release the tension. Breathing, relax your shoulders, let them drop, getting heavier and heavier. And it feels so good to let go. Allow yourself to let go now. It's okay. You are safe. You are loved. You are protected. Relaxing your arms, your forearms, relaxing your wrists and your hands, letting them get heavier and heavier. Relaxing your fingers, let them go. Allow them to let go. Relax your chest. Breathe in and out, like the waves of the ocean, in and out. So warm, so comfortable, and it feels so good to let go. Relaxing your upper back and your middle back, letting go of the muscles that are tense in your lower back, allowing them to let go just for now, just right here, that is all. And it feels so good to allow yourself to let go. Relax the muscles in your stomach. Let them go. You are okay. Breathe. And the deeper you breathe, the more relaxed you're getting, sinking deeper and deeper into the warm, comfortable relaxation. Deeper and deeper. So warm, so comfortable. Relaxing your hips. Unclench your yoni, or the area you're sitting on, if you're sitting, if you're laying. That sex area, unclench it. Let it go. Breathe. Relax your thighs. Relax your knees. Relax your calves. And send that warm wave of relaxation down your legs, into your ankles and your feet, and into your toes. And relax and enjoy every wave of relaxation. Send those warm waves from the top of your head, washing over you, relaxing your face and your hair, and your eyes and your mouth, and your stomach. Send it all the way through your body, relaxing your neck and your chest and your back, relaxing your arms and your hands. And it feels so good. And you allow yourself to sink a little bit deeper now, just a little bit deeper. Allow yourself to let go. It's okay. Sinking deeper and deeper, relaxing, settling in, relaxing your legs and your calves and your feet. So comfortable, and it feels so good to relax right here, right now. And I want you to imagine right now above your head, there's a beam of amazing, beautiful white, gold, and maybe there's other colors, light, coming right down upon you, through you, surrounding you, enveloping you in this brilliant, beautiful, healing, gentle, joyful, white golden light, right through your crown, enveloping your hair and your face. Every part of your body, every cell of your body is enveloped in this beautiful white, golden, healing light, divine, joyful, sparkling. And with every breath you take, it shines brighter and brighter. And if you were to look with your inner eyes, you could see your hands are shimmering with it, your fingers as you move, your chest, your neck, your shoulders, your back, and your stomach, and your hips, and your legs, all the way down to your toes are all completely enveloped in this beautiful, healing, golden white light, cradling you with so much love inside and outside your head, your lungs, your kidneys, and your heart, and your liver. Every organ, every cell of your body is enveloped in this divine, healing, white golden light, loving you, telling you how wonderful you are, how magical you are, how special, how unique, how amazing you are, how much they love you, how much you're supported. You are safe, you are loved, you are protected, you are divinely guided, you are being healed, enveloped in this joyful, amazing light. Feel it. What does it feel like? Breathe it in and breathe it out. And every time you breathe in and out, it gets brighter and brighter, shining, healing, surrounding you, filling you with vital force energy, with so much power and joy and motivation to keep going, to keep creating, to realize that you are divine, you are amazing, and you're so talented, and you are enough. What you're doing is more than enough. Yes, more than enough. Just be right here, right now, with me all together. Keep breathing. Stay with yourself. Just as you are. And any thoughts and any noise doesn't bother you anymore. It's not important. You are important. And you are so loved. So loved. And it's okay to make mistakes while learning. And you are learning. Breathe. Bring attention to the center of your chest where your heart is. If you want, you can put your hands there. You don't have to. Just bring awareness to your chest. There you are. There you are. You are at home. You belong. You are safe. You are loved. You are protected. And I want you to visualize that this bright light is getting wider and expanding right inside your chest. Expanding and getting brighter and brighter, brighter and brighter, expanding more and more, where it's coming out of your chest and it's expanding and becoming so bright and so vast. It's filling up the entire room and the entire building and everyone in it. This love that floods in and out of you, it is everywhere. And it envelops everyone, including you right there, yourself. It is everywhere, and it unites with everything, expanding, bright and shining, enveloping the entire room, the entire house, enveloping and spreading outside in the street, enveloping other houses, trees and the roads and the buildings and everything that's on this planet, all the animals underneath Earth, on top of Earth, birds in the sky. And if you were to look and elevate yourself as if to look from a bird's eye view, you'd see. Now you see the whole country is enveloped in this beautiful white golden light that expands out of your heart, covering the whole entire earth in this brilliant white light, shimmering, sending love to every living creature in the sea, in the sky, on earth. Expanding, breathing as one, enveloping entire Mother Earth with this beautiful healing light, and we thank her. Thank you, Mother Earth, for nourishing us, for keeping us safe and grounded, for providing for us. As Earthlings, we thank you. And maybe if we were to look up, we could see the sky, we could see the cosmos, the universe. And we thank the universe and all the sentient beings for guiding us, protecting us, for assisting us. We thank you. As above, so below. As within, so without. We thank you. And we gently bring ourselves back slowly down into the seat where we're sitting, and we're feeling our body back gently. Here we are, that human that we chose to be, and the ancestors behind us and to the sides of us and ahead of us. We thank our ancestors for guiding us, for protecting us, for making us exactly what we are today. For we are a link, a part of a lineage, and it is amazing. Take a couple of deep breaths. There you are. Bring yourself back to the heart and breathe. And with this inner and outer beautiful healing light, remember that it's inside of you, inside of every single one of us, connecting us at all times, accessible at all times. All I have to do is breathe and place my hand on my heart, and there I am. And with that knowledge, you bring yourself back to your body slowly, slowly, slowly. You start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Take your time. Slowly breathe in and out. Move your body nice and easy. Bring awareness to your hands and your arms and your feet and your legs and your back and your butt, back. And when you're ready, you slowly open your eyes. Only when you're ready, do not force, nice and easy. Open your eyes and note how you feel. And please feel free to come back to here and now. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And I thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this meditation and this webinar. And again, I remind you that in 2 weeks, on 23rd, it's a Saturday at 12 o'clock again, we will have another webinar on psychic abilities and how to develop them. So you can take whatever you've learned today as well with you into that webinar, and please, you're welcome to join and share it with other people that you know. That thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Daniel and Gloria. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you'd like to join, the recordings of everything are on my YouTube channel. So if you would like to rewatch it again or share it with someone, please do so. And I thank you so much. I'm assuming that no one has any questions. I thank you again so much for joining me today. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Bye.